Each of the candidates are going to talk tonight for 15 minutes, and there are two Democrats running this year in the primary. Angelo Bataglia is here with us tonight. Vicki Klein had a conflict. She's going to try to come to another meeting, all right? And then we'll have the two Republicans after Angelo speaks, and I'll introduce them separately. So Angelo's going to come up and introduce himself to you. Some of you may know Angelo Bataglia. He's been around the Tea Party a little bit. He's a businessman here in Portage County, been for a long time, and he's just a guy like all of us. So, Angelo, come on up and tell us why you're running for county commissioner on a Democratic ticket against Vicki Klein. Angelo Bataglia, folks.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for having me here this evening. Bear with me because I'm not a public speaker, so I may mess up a little bit, but I'm going to be real honest with you. I'm a business owner in Portage County. I own a construction company. My family's been in Portage County since 1927. My father was in business here. My grandfather was in business. I'm a general contractor. I do commercial, residential construction. We do demolition. So we have a wide range of what we do. Why I chose to be the Portage County Commissioner, because as I seen things, I looked at it as a business standpoint. In my business, nobody gives me any money, so I have to be real conservative how I spend it. If not, I'm not going to be in the business. It'll all go away. I think in politics, and again, I'm not a politician, okay? I'm just a regular guy. When somebody gives you money and you sit behind a desk and you never go out and look at what they're asking for, how can they make a good decision for you, for me? If I become commissioner, I guarantee you, each and every one of you, that I will take and go to each department that the county commissioners are involved in. Prior to taking office, I'll spend time with those people. I'll learn what it's about. When I learn what it's about and somebody brings me something in front of me, I feel that I can make a good decision. If you sit there and they bring you something and you have no idea what's going on, the inner workings, how do you feel that you can make a good decision for that person? It's like any one of you that's in business. If you came to me tomorrow and said, I want you to run my business, how could I run your business? I couldn't. If you came to me and I said, take over my construction company, you wouldn't have an idea of how I run it to make it run. So my idea is to go in and learn each department and get to know everybody in all those departments. Not just they say, well, there goes the county commissioner. I would want to be there now for you. I'd want to be there after I became commissioner. A lot of people make promises. The only thing I can promise you people, that if I have your support as county commissioner and I don't do what I put out to do, I'll never ask for your support again. I believe that people should work, that Portage County should have some growth coming to it. Not just handouts, and keep going with these handouts. My opinion, the whole country is just going down the tubes because nobody wants to work for what they get. And why should they work when it's given to them? Somebody should be responsible for that. I think as a county commissioner, the commissioner should go through every office and know everybody, shake hands with everybody in the county. Whether they're at the top of the ladder or at the bottom of the ladder, they should know those people's concerns. And that, I think, will make good decisions in the county. My plans are, if I become county commissioner, I'd like to see more sheriff cars on the road. Definitely. Kent's got 8 cars on a shift. Ravenna's got 6 or 8 on a shift. The sheriff's office has got 5 for 500 square miles. If one of us have a problem in the township and they're in Hiram, they're in Windham, or they're in Randolph, it leaves you out with nobody because there's no budget for it. My plan for putting more sheriff cars on the road, I wanted to look into solar energy. To look at these buildings, look at these utility bills, and see where we could get grants to put solar on these buildings and take the money that's already being spent for the electric bill and put men to work and women to work to keep the county safe. Another thing I'd like to see is I'd like to see deputies or security put in the school systems. Because the drug problem in Portage County is on a rise. I see it every day in the paper. There's drugs in schools. There's more kids on drugs now than there ever was. I believe if you put a deputy in the schools, it would stop some of that. It would keep these schools safe. You don't know when the next time somebody's going to come in with an AR and take a bunch of kids out. I'm asking for a job. I'm looking to get grants to get it done. I'm not asking for you to come out of your pocket to put money to put in there. I'm asking for the try to work and get it done. Another thing I'd like to look into is I'd like to go to business owners in Portage County. When I go to these business owners, I'd like to ask them, what does it take for you to expand in this county to bring more jobs? Since I've been a kid, I've seen Ravenna have multiple businesses, and it looks to me like now a lot of them are moving out. And I'd like to know what it takes to bring business back to Ravenna, to bring that economic growth and create jobs for the people. And I don't think that anybody's going to get a grip on it until somebody goes out and actually asks. Sit down with the people and ask them, what can we do to help you? As a county commissioner, what can I do for you to expand in our county to bring more revenue here? Can we do something to help move these factories in here? That's my agenda. I'd like to see. And again, thank you for letting me talk with you. I'm going to be around if anybody has any questions. I sure appreciate the time. Thank you.